Hey everybody, so I'm gonna be making. I've been saying it for months, but I'm finally getting to it because I had a little craving for to make. Back in the day, I used to like. There's this place called Rubio's, and they had like this was years ago, so I don't even know if they still have them, but they um they had these shrimp burritos where it was like refried beans, shrimp, cheese, and then there was something else in it. And I got the idea because this I got this video suggestion on Facebook where the lady made those McDonald's snap wrap things, which that's not really my kind of thing, but I like the idea of like the little chicken pieces with cheese on it and like lettuce. I think that would be good, but I don't know about tortilla. I never had the snack wraps, but that got me thinking. You know what? I do have shrimp. I do have cheese. I do have refried beans. I need to get rid of and stuff. I have a 2 pound bag of shrimp that I haven't even opened yet. I'm letting it thaw right now. I don't have any tortillas, so I'm like, well, yeah, I said I was gonna make them. Has still never got to it, but today I am getting to it. So unfortunately, I got the self-rising flour that time because the day I was gonna do, well, it spilled out. The day I was gonna do it, I went to Rouse and they only had the big name brand that was more expensive in this size, and you needed like a I needed flour for other things, not just that. So I was like, I didn't want to get the small bag, which they did have available of the regular flour, but they had this size of the regular flour. So but this one's self-raising kind. So self-raising, when I looked it up and everything, it has some of the things that already in it that this recipe calls for. So I don't need to put salt, and I don't need to put what is it called, baking powder, because it already has it in here. Whereas if I had got just the regular um, all-purpose flour, I would have had to add the baking powder and the salt to it. I might add just a pinch of salt just for good measure because I want a little flavor to it, but I don't know. Okay, so what you need to do, they said, is unfortunately, you guys, I forgot and got the water first, so I have to pour the water in first. You need 1 cup of warm water. This is my first time. Bear with me. Okay, 1 cup of warm water and 3 cups. I got this recipe off Pinterest. So 3 cups of flour. So this is a 2 cup measuring cup. I'm gonna show all this part, you guys, and then when it's time for me to cook them and stuff, I'll start the video up again because I don't want to like run the video so long. Okay, and then so here's 1 more cup of flour. Okay, see, if I had got the little 2 pound bag, that would have just taken the whole thing. Um, Combine the ingredients. Okay, so first, before I combine anything, I want to put a little bit of salt in it, just because I know there's already salt in this flour, but just for good measure. Was that a teaspoon? Well, okay. Um, and then you just combine all the ingredients. Oh, and a 1/3 cup of oil. I was like, there's one more big ingredient that I'm missing. Okay, let me just mix this real quick though. Um, a 1/3 cup of oil is the final thing, and I know some recipes they say to use butter, and then some say to use lard. So I think that's what the oil's gonna do. Is be that part of it for me because I use the recipe I'm following says use cooking oil. So a 1/3 cup of cooking oil. Where is it? Where is it? Everything's all like covered in flour now. Oh, here it is. Okay. At first, I thought the oil was for doing the frying them, but no. Put it in with the flour and stuff. Okay, third cup of flour. Oil, sorry. Okay. Oh, only thing I don't like about those glass measuring cups is the cleanup part. It's just like... Okay, so I'm going to mix this all together. Combine ingredients until a dough forms. Here's how all my stuff looks right now. Okay, you guys, I like flour tortillas sometimes, and I'm always having to go buy them when I'm gonna actually do the recipe I'm preparing, like planning to make, because it's just like I do with bread. I'm not good with getting to it before it goes bad. So unless I'm gonna use it that day, and like even my bagels today, I posted 2 of them burn up in the oven. I had it on broil. Put the thing, hey Google, for 3 minutes, and
all right, 3 minutes starting now.
And sat down. I forgot because I had already had the broil on for like 10 minutes, so the oven was like well heated. And yeah, I think after about a minute or two, it just was like black, and then the things started going on. Okay, roll into a ball. Okay, so roll. Ooh, it's still hot. Now some recipes told me to use hot, and some told me to use warm water, and I just use like a little in between. So I hope this one told me to use warm. Now there's another recipe that says to wait after you form it into a ball and put wrap over it. I guess to let it rise maybe, but since this is self-rising dough, I don't think I need to do that part. But this recipe called for all-purpose, so I don't think it even took into account self-rising dough. So I'm just gonna follow this one instead of the one I saw. Okay, this is my ball, I guess. And then, so, okay, let me put this right here real quick. I'm gonna take my pastry mat and I'm gonna just, it says, take 1 to 2 inch pieces off the ball. So I like that it's easier to handle than pizza dough, because pizza dough can get kind of sticky if you don't have like cornstarch or something. Okay, so I'm gonna just go by this baking mat size things, because I don't know 1 inch and 2 inch. Okay. As long as they're not like some jumbo burrito size ones. Okay, so about this much. And I can't start cooking it until I'm gonna start the video up. After I flatten it, they said. It says pat flat with your hands or a rolling pin, and put on stove. Let each side cook till brown specks form. Okay. So, you guys, I will be back when I'm about to cook. Hey Google, stop. Okay, see you guys in a minute. Back.